Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to A2C Emergence in London. It's going to be an absolute bang of a card. I am one of your commentators, Kind, joined by my co-host, Clons. How are you doing tonight?
I finally showed up for work. I feel great.
So look at this, Christian Cage take on LA Knight. Yeah, television championship on the line. Unbelievable.
LA Knight will win a triple threat last week to earn that #1 contendership for the television championship. But also, before they face in tag matches, we have 2 matches set for tag matches. Finn Balor versus Haku. Haku will finally get his hands on Finn Balor after last week's assault by him and Montez Ford. But that is not all, because of course we have more Balor Club business to attend to after that.
And then we've got Javon Evans taking on Montez Ford. It's going to be absolutely unbelievable a matchup. Worth watching tonight. Obviously, both involved are all in.
Of course they are, but kicking us off, ladies and gentlemen, pretty short card here tonight as we are set for All In this weekend. Jay White, Damian Priest, both men looking to make a statement here before All In. Jay White, Damian Priest, one-on-one. Here we go in the O2 for London, England. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here comes the switchblade.
Jay White lost last week in the triple threat matchup.
Was very close to getting that television championship opportunity. Of course, Damian Priest was involved on the other team, I believe, in that match, because 2 weeks ago they would have it would be a 6-man tag, and the 3 winners of one team would face each other in a triple threat match in order to see who would face Christian Cage tonight, and LA Knight would come victorious. He'll become victorious on top of all of that. Jay White, of course, being involved in that, Damian Priest being involved in that, those two now go head-to-head here tonight to kick off Emergence.
It's going to be an exciting matchup, you know. Obviously, Jay White going to be feeling pretty angry and emotional inside after not picking up the win last week. Could have been in the main event tonight. Unfortunately, he's kicking off the card. So you might as well make a statement while he's at it and pick up the victory tonight, pick up the dub.
Jay White's had a very emotional and rocky 2024, of course, being turned on by MJF earlier in the year after the Judgment Day would assault him. Of course, the Judgment Day no more, as we will see tomorrow. The Judgment Day collide, as MJF will be the special guest referee for Boogeyman versus Dominic Mysterio. The 2 mainstays of the Judgment Day over the past 2 years will now go head-to-head in the main event of Night 1 for the Genesis Championship. But that is tomorrow. This is tonight. Here comes the punishment, the Punisher, Damian Priest.
All rise.
And his opponent from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest.
It's been well documented by me and other commentators of how far Damian Priest has fallen here in A2C, like the devil with wings he is. Of course, Damian Priest started out in A2C pretty normal, and then would end up getting the biggest win of his career at WrestleMania just last year in Hollywood. Would win the the inaugural AJ Rocks Memorial Battle Royal, which would earn himself an Oceanic Championship match, and he would win that opportunity against Finn Balor, the then Oceanic Champion. Went on a pretty good reign, and then Damian Priest really just never recovered after that. I mean, he's been screwed out of Money in the Bank multiple times. Of course, screwed out this year by Danhausen, of all people.
Nobody likes Danhausen.
And I hope he like stubs his toe really bad or something.
Really bad.
Like to the point where he's not meant to compete this weekend.
Not just this weekend, ever again.
Ever again. Yeah. Everyone hates Danhausen. Here we go. Jay White, Damian Priest. Let's get things started.
And it's live from London.
In the O2. Look at this crowd. They're all pumped. They're excited for tomorrow. They're excited for tonight. As these two, we got some wrestling. Shout out to my boy David. Sent to throw that in there. Now he has the arm trapped around here. Jay White at a power disadvantage against the much larger Damian Priest.
Thoughts and prayers go out to David, currently dealing with diarrhea, so hopefully he gets better soon.
Yep, it's the reason he's not here right now, and he's currently his asshole is on fire. I already know.
Suffering from anal bleeding.
What? Anyways, Jay White back to his chain wrestling. Look at this. Massive chain wrestling going here. Just has the arm wrapped around the back of the head of Priest.
Absolutely
Priest,
right now.
Priest did pick up a little bit of momentum last month on the SummerSlam kickoff show. He would defeat LA Knight and Matt Cardona in a triple threat match on the kickoff show for SummerSlam in Minnesota. Very great triple threat match, I must add. It was a very competitive match, but let's see how competitive this match gets between him and Jay White. Right to the back. Jay White staying in the fight here against Damian Priest. Irish whip off the ropes. There's the leapfrog. Another leapfrog by Jay White. Very beautiful athleticism. Snapdragon suplex center of the ring as well. Taking down Priest.
Great match so far, kicking it off.
Both men very competitive, looking to make a respectful statement here tonight. As we head into one of A2C's biggest shows yet. Oh my God, what an elbow. Jay White showing some aggressiveness right here against Damian Priest. Big boot scrape right across the face. Right into that lower corner. You can see Priest just agonizing in pain right there after that boot. But Jay White not waiting for Priest to recover, sending him straight into the corner. But Priest able to recover just a little bit, staying in the fight here, sends him into the corner. And now Priest, after some punches, gonna run at him. My God, back first.
Damian Priest going up a gear right now, trying to shift the momentum back onto his side, which is what he needs to do, because so far Jay White's been the one in control, and Damian don't want to allow that to happen.
Works on the top rope, but that was like a Jay White. Jay White could have been thinking Blade Runner, perhaps. Priest now going for a flat liner. My God, face first goes Jay White right off the canvas. Here's the cover to pick up the win here for Priest. Jay White able to kick out. But Priest is not done yet. Calls up Jay White. Could be looking to finish this one. Hey, yo. Looking to send him over the edge of the razor's edge. My God. Drops him right down onto the back of his head. Here's the cover on the switchblade. And no! Kick out by Jay White. Very close call for the switchblade as Priest now looks to regroup here. Go for the lariat, but in the back of the head. But Jay White staying in the fight here. And now here comes the switchblade. Grabs the leg, sweeps it down. Priest goes now back first right onto the canvas. And now Jay White has an opening. White off the top. Oh my God, what a beautiful elbow drop. Rolls right into the cover, hooks the leg. Looking to put away Priest here in the early goings, but there's a kick out. Well, look at this. Jay White calls up Priest. Going for it. Center of the ring. He's got him. Blade Runner. He got it. Connects beautifully on Priest. But Jay White, of course, very smart. Trying to drag him to the center of the ring, but also could cost him. Not trying to cause a rope break here, but here's the cover on Priest. Hooks the leg. Is this enough? No, it's not. Priest kicks out. Priest already getting back to his feet. Did you hear that chop? Oh, my God.
Absolutely echoed through the O2.
Everyone in London, this crowd is on fire right now. Look at these people. These beautiful people loving it. And my God, Priest with another flatliner. And Priest is looking to end it. Calls up Jay White one more time. Jay White's going for a ride. Razor's edge. Center of the ring. Falls into the cover, hooks the leg on Jay White, and no! Jay White kicks out again!
Damian can't believe it. Look at him, he's asking the ref, you sure that was two?
Damn, Jay White. Oh, but look at Priest, calls him up. Could be thinking South of Heaven, maybe? No, baits Jay White. Baited us all, most likely. What a slapjack, oh my God. And now the lateral press on Jay White. Here's the cover. No legs hooked. Jay White able to kick out, though. Priest try to utilize that power advantage in the dying stages of this match to make sure Jay White cannot kick out. Or is he going to run and take him off the ropes there? But Jay White now back in the ring. And now Priest, look at these kicks from Priest. That MMA background, and there's the rolling elbow. Oh, but Jay White countering with a drop toe hold has Priest. Priest kick to the back of the leg. Priest now back to his feet here. Priest. Oh my God, he's going for another rolling elbow, but Jay White caught him with a drop kick right to the legs. And now both men are on the outside. Thunderclap right across the face by Priest. More kicks. Another rolling elbow. Down goes Jay White.
Priest showing off his martial arts experience there by landing those devastating kicks.
Call him a Street King for nothing. Damian Priest is a wild brawler if I've ever seen one. But Jay White sweeps the legs, able to be so violent and sharp in the ring. And now breaking the count here is Jay White. Goes to the top rope. Damian Priest has got to watch out. Oh my God, look for a double axe handle, but Priest counters with a shot to the gut.
Big knees in the gut.
They're just wearing him down. Tossing Jay White back into the ring here. What more does Priest have to do to put away Jay White?
Maybe a south of heaven.
Or maybe nothing. Lateral press. Here's the cover. Will this be enough to put this one away? No, Jay White still kicking out.
Not yet. Jay White still got that fire in him.
Jay White staying in it. We could have been thinking one more Blade Runner to put Priest away. But no, now has to go back into wrenching the arm, and Priest is able to get out of it due to this compromise from Jay White. Priest, what a STO. Oh, but this could be it. This could be it. Looking to send him south of heaven, but no, Jay White counters again. Jay White, Blade Runner out of nowhere. Connects beautifully with the Blade Runner. Jay White's not done. He connects with the Blade Runner. What more does Jay White what's he gonna do here? Ducks the line. Priest able to counter with a lariat.
Jay White just fumbled it.
Jay White may have just fumbled himself this match as he had an opportunity to win, but a kick right to the leg, and Jay White now trying to get an opening. Priest has now initiated that he wants more from the Switchblade.
Blow for blow.
Trading shots back and forth, slaps across the face for Priest and White. Look at White, my God, chops right across the face. But Priest is a striking specialist, but you cannot count out Jay White, who wants just a little bit more from the punishment. He wants a little bit more punishment from the Punisher himself, but the Switchblade not going to back down, and we've got a hockey fight in the O2. Here we go. Both men trading back and forth. Here they go. White, Priest. White's got the opening, and he's got him in the center of the ring. Even more shots. And now there's the pump handle, and there's the, my God, what a scoop slam. Beautiful scoop slam executed.
Oh my
Look
God.
at this. Sit out, Fisherman Buster. Damian Priest is down, and he's looking to make it breathe. The Switchblade. One more Blade Runner connects. Cover on Priest. Hooks the leg. Cover by Jay White, and the Switchblade gets the win.
That's a great performance there from Jay White.
Even with the victory, it seemed like an even playing field for both men. Jay White, the better man here tonight. What a win for the Switchblade.
Came out on top, did what he wanted to do.
Jay White with a massive win as we move on here to our next match for A2C Emergence here in London, England. The O2 has been incredible. But of course, we continue things here on Emergence. We have another match set here tonight. We have
Javon Evans versus Montez Ford.
one out of the two matches that will be taking place here tonight that involves two men from an all-in match, and that will be in a tag match. Of course, the former Balor Club has imploded, and the two good members from that faction, Javon Evans and Haku, they will be joining forces once again to team up to take on Finn Balor and his new partner, associate, assistant, something, Montez Ford.
Interesting. It's very interesting.
It is, because it's very unknown on what on what the relation and what the goal is for Finn Balor and Montez Ford. I don't think Javon Evans and Haku care, which is why they're set to take on both men at All In. Javon Evans is set to take on Montez Ford here tonight. This could be an absolute barn burner. We've seen what Javon Evans can do, and we've seen what Montez Ford could do. Montez Ford came very close just a few months ago to winning the television championship from then champion The Miz, and he showed out a lot recently here in A2C.
It's going to be very interesting to see how it goes tonight. Obviously, a win for either man could be a massive confidence booster ahead of the All-In matchup.
Most definitely, and we get to see here tonight what Montez Ford, with this new attitude for Montez Ford, can do for him. It could do wonders. It could fall flat on its face, but nonetheless, it is always good to see Montez Ford in the ring in that squared circle, having a good time with these London fans.
Of course, obviously recently was involved with the likes of Kelly and Obafemi.
Recently we had seen of Montez Ford until this.
A new chapter, a new era, a new page in the book of Montez Ford. Can he come out victorious or will it fall flat?
Of course, Montez Ford would say in his own words just last week during a recorded segment that we had eventually found the footage for. Don't even know what happened there, but Montez Ford said, "I needed some guidance, I needed a direction, and as fate would have it, I'm led to this man right here," of course referring to Finn Balor. And states that letting a group die, and just having two men let a group die on him because of two ungrateful bastards, his words of course, saying that Javon and Haku had the world at their fingertips, but when the moment of truth came, they let Finn Balor down.
I don't like Finn Balor. I think he's manipulative. I think he's controlling.
He's controlling and he is deluded, and that is what he's led Montez Ford to believe here tonight. But regardless, he's going one-on-one with Javon Evans as he follows it up with that big drop kick there.
Not to get bouncy.
Oh my God, I don't even know what that was from Montez Ford, but look at this. Douse it up. I guess the Rock will be appearing at All In, but here he goes, the People's Moonsault.
Montez he's got unbelievable athleticism and he's showing that so far. He's one of the most talented wrestlers in A2C. And he's telling us all to suck it.
Montez sending Javon Evans right into the corner, face first. Punch to the face as well, just doing whatever he can. My God, face first. Up the buckle, here's the cover here on Javon Evans to get the early win. Not going to be enough kick out. Of course, tomorrow night and Sunday, we have A2C All In, a bunch of great matches set to be happening. Oh, one for the springboard frog body, as I call it. But Javon Evans able to get out of the way. We have a lot of matches set for All In Saturday and Sunday. Of course, kicking off All In Saturday, kicking off the weekend, will be Swerve Strickland and Roman Reigns, the very personal rivalry for the A2C World Championship. You gotta wonder how that's going to play out between both those men. They hate each other so much.
Of course, Swerve Strickland has made it very personal by stealing the Ula Fala, becoming the tribal thief. And I believe that's pissed Roman off deep inside, and Roman looking to achieve something he's not ever done before in A2C.
Of course, Roman in A2C Original has never held the gold once. He's held tag gold. He's never held singles gold here in A2C, and it bites him at the bit, knowing that Swerve has before him. Fisherman Buster by Evans, and he stacks up the leg. Beautiful, beautiful maneuver there by Evans, as here's the cover on Montez. Not going to be able to get enough. But of course, as we've said, Montez Ford and Finn Balor. Look at the corkscrew enziguri by Evans. But oh, look at Montez straight back to his feet. Didn't even feel that with a drop kick right to the face.
He's on fire right now.
Both men so evenly matched, so evenly combated towards each other. You gotta wonder how this will end and when it will.
I think it ends with Montez Ford hitting a big frog splash.
Oh my God! He could have gone for one there, but he goes for an elbow and misses. Oh, gee, cutter on the floor! Oh my God!
What Javon's got to do, try and put him down, put him out for the count. Hit him with everything you can, whatever you want, as long as it's within the rules.
Well, Montez has not moved. Evans off the top. What a springboard moonsault right to the back. Was looking to spin it around. Evans ducks the knee attempt, and there's the drop kick, but Montez is still on his feet. Evans still wants to fight, though. Kick to the gut. Powerbomb position for Montez Ford. He's got him up on both shoulders. Center of the ring. Running Liger bomb connects. But Montez straight back to his feet again. Montez is still fighting. He is absorbing any offense, any and all offense from Javon Evans. But Evans is still fighting here with that kick right to the leg. Oh my God. Of course, we're going to be seeing a lot more of this when Montez Ford and Finn Balor, they joined forces for the first time in tag action against Javon Evans and Haku, as Javon Evans wants a little bit more from the young upstart, wants a little bit more from Montez Ford. The young OG's fighting back. Look at this combination by Javon Evans. Montez Ford is down and out as he rolls onto the apron. Look at this, just sending into the floor.
Can you think this is going to lead to Javon diving to the... Okay, never mind.
Okay, no, never mind. Not a very Javon Evans thing to do in this time, no.
No, he's got to be smart, you know. Outmaneuvering.
Oh my God!
Unbelievable from Javon Evans.
Does it look like a twisting cutter there by Javon Evans? As now rolls over Montez Ford, center of the ring, to get the win here after two cutters on Montez Ford. Does he get the win here? No, he doesn't. A kick out by Montez.
Javon's moving like a magician so far.
Oh my God. Super kick. Evans, second top from the Evans. Connects this time. Here's the cover on Montez Ford. Off from the Evans. No, Montez kicks out. And Evans cannot believe it.
I can't believe it either. You know, that's unbelievable that Montez is still fighting, still alive, staying alive.
But look at Evans. Oh my God, OG cutter connects. And Montez has nowhere to go. Evans to the top rope. Calls him up now. What's Evans doing here? Off the top. Run. Oh my God. What a Hurricane Rana. Now off the top once more from the Evans. Connects on Montez Ford. Ford's got nowhere to go. Evans falls into the cover. Hooks the leg on Montez Ford. And the young OG gets the win.
What an absolute unbelievable performance there from Javon Evans. He put on a show for all the OTC fans to witness, and that's a massive win for him.
It's what Javon Evans sought out to do when him and Haku were set to leave the Balor Club. It's what they've always wanted, is that singles competition. It's that feel of being in that singles division. They want to be in the mix, and they have the chance to put away Montez Ford and Finn Balor once and for all. Shunned of being ungrateful students and pupils of Finn Balor, but now they have a chance to become something more. They have a chance to become something better, and we will find out at All In. But we are not done with that saga just yet, because coming up next we have Haku, the other half, finally re-getting his hands on the man that started it all, Finn Balor. Comes the immortal Haku. And as I've said, here comes the man that has started all of this chaos, all of this drama. Former leader of the Balor Club, of course, Finn Balor.
One of the most evil people of A2C history.
Heard it from the mouth of Montez Ford, but what do you think the true mindset is of Finn Balor?
You know, like I said earlier, I believe he's going to do it. I think he's looking to try and find people that are vulnerable that he can take advantage of, use them to his own advantage, benefit from that, and then once he's got them where he wants them, break them down and leave them to die. That's all I see him as. That's all I think his motive is, to benefit himself.
Most definitely be the case. And I wouldn't doubt it. I would not put it past someone like Finn Balor. Here we go in our co-main event for tonight here on Emergence. It's Haku and Finn Balor, and Haku straight at the gate just trucking down Finn Balor. You know all the rage in Haku is set to come out right here, right now, perhaps just very, very soon. See Haku powering over. Finn Balor is forced to get off the ropes there, and now back into collar and elbow as both men trying their very best. Get around here. Back in the collar and elbow, staying in the fight here. Balor. Oh my god, what a right hand to Haku. Now here's the cover on Haku. Will this be enough here to put away? Haku, no, it's not going to be enough. Haku, Balor, big shot right across the face. You have the feeling in the air that there's not much more to say about any of these men, any four of these men. You just have to wait for the opportunity when they get themselves in the ring.
Yeah, you know, it gives me the vibes of Alexander Hamilton. You've just got to wait for it. Yeah, I think this is all gonna plan itself out over time. We're gonna see everything unwind before our very eyes. I think that's as simple as it is.
To see all of this unfold this weekend at All In. Balor and Haku trading back and forth here. Haku going straight after Balor here. That big shot right there. My God, what a super kick. Thrust kick by Haku, taking down Finn Balor, and now drags him closer to the center of the ring, and now rolls him over for the cover. Will Haku get this one done? No. And Haku with that big scoop slam could be going with that second rope headbutt to put away Finn Balor. Is he going to nail it? Yes, he is. The headbutt beautifully connected by Haku. Center of the ring, hooks the leg on the former leader of the Balor Club. Is this it? No, Balor kicks out.
I've got a feeling Haku's going to need to do a hell of a lot more than that to defeat Finn Balor tonight.
My God. Stomp right to the back of the leg. Balor now off the springboard. Oh my God, a low drop kick there for Balor. Regardless, it executed correctly. Here's the cover, but no, Haku kicks out. Big drop kick by Balor. As Balor now in the ring, awaiting Haku's arrival.
You don't want to wait for much longer. He gets outside and brings the fight to Haku from the outside of the ring.
On the outside here, bringing the fight. Oh, but look at this. There's the dragon screw. Taking down Finn Balor. There's someone for the forearm. No, not going to happen. Gets blocked. And now look at Haku with another headbutt. Balor back to his feet, spins it around. Balor going for that elbow right across the chest, right across the neck, and now here's the cover. That signature elbow drop by Balor. Here's the cover on Haku. Is this enough? No, it's not going to be enough. There's a kick out.
Huge kick out.
Balor has Haku though. Big scoop slam connecting. Balor is going to go to the top, thinking coup de grace, but no, has to land on his feet. Haku very quickly getting back in the fray. And there's the chop across the head. That brain chop. Oh my God. Right across the face. Now picks him up. Big power slam by Haku. Center of the ring. Here's the cover on Balor. Is this one going to be enough? No, Balor kicks out again.
The best part about this match so far has been very back and forth. You know, there's not been one controlling, dominant wrestler in this matchup. I've been back and forth, and that's what you want to see in a matchup like this.
Absolutely, and Haku with an elbow to the top of the head, dropping down. Finn Balor as he goes to the top rope. Haku off the top, headbutt of his own. My God! Top rope headbutt by Haku, and now here's the cover off the Flying Islander, and that's not enough. Balor kicks out again. Oh, but look at Haku now looking to make Finn Balor tap out the ultimate embarrassment for the former leader of the Balor Club. Perhaps no. Balor able to stay in the fight here, and at Balor center of the ring, sling blade, and they're gonna roll it up with a big drop kick right to the side of the head.
That was absolutely massive.
Balor not done yet. Center of the ring. There's the elbow drop again. But Haku straight back to his feet. Look at the resiliency from Haku. The dedication to staying in this fight. Haku now has Balor by the head. Face first off the turnbuckle. Haku with a chop right across the face. Balor staying in the fight though. Balor now. Center of the ring. Has Haku 19-16. Dumps him on his head. Haku is down. Cover by Balor. Hooks the leg, and that, no, it's not it.
Not yet.
Not yet. Haku is not done just yet. Balor is looking to make sure of it, though. Big scoop slam, and now he's in the drop zone. Balor could be thinking coup de grace. No, he calls him up now. What the? Oh, standing coup de grace. Oh, my God. He did a coup de grace while he was standing. Cover. Hooks the leg on Haku, but Haku kicks out again.
Unbelievable how he managed to kick out of that.
Oh my God, Balor not done with Haku. I cannot believe Haku just kicked out of a coup de grace right to the face.
That's absolutely insane.
Oh, but look at Balor. Balor with that missile drop kick, sending him right into the turnbuckle, and Balor is not done off that drop kick. Now has Haku by the head here, looking to toss him right into the turnbuckle, and he does. My God.
Just
right off the ropes there.
absolutely.
And now off the top, well, Makune Gra connects this time on Haku. Here's the cover, hooks the leg, and Finn Balor with the win.
That's massive for Finn Balor going into All In.
It's an even playing field on both sides now. The question is, who gets the win in that huge tag match at All In? Who gets the last laugh? We find out at All In that huge tag team matchup. But for now, Finn Balor celebrates the win as we move on to our main event here for A2C Emergence. Of course, Kyan, one by one, we do have to talk about, of course, what is this weekend, what we've been building up to, what is our next stop here in the A2C Road, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, London, England, where we are right now, the beautiful place of London, England. We are going to have a great night at All In London. We have a first time ever casino battle royal. 10 men enter, 10 competitors will enter. Only one will leave with a chance to face the tag team champions.
And then we've got the absolutely long-awaited women's tag team match between Roxanne Perez and Stephanie McKay taking on Naomi Mercedes Moné, of course, on Overkill. Mercedes Moné coming to the aid of Naomi.
Very big shocker there, and of course, also on Overkill on that same night, Kurt Angle would issue an open challenge for All In, feeling disrespected being left off the card as one of A2C's greatest. Who will face the wrestling machine and answer the call? Who will face the Olympic gold medalist? We find out.
And then we've got Danhausen versus Orange Cassidy, of course, the Rock at ringside for some ungodly reason. God knows why he's managed to convince Danhausen to tell us all out of all people, and why he even chose him.
Of course, we've been building up to tonight. Montez Ford and Finn Balor join forces against the former Balor Club, Javon Evans and Haku. The Balor Club saga looking to finally wrap it up here as Haku and Javon Evans looking to slay Finn Balor and his new partner Montez Ford.
And then we've got Jey Uso versus AJ Styles, a phenomenal one. It's going to be an absolute unbelievable match. Of course, this has been building up for a few weeks now, and I can't wait to culminate at All In London at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
I cannot wait for Game 7, Match 7. British rules, 2 out of 3 falls, and no leaving the ring. This is going to be an absolute war. Match 7, both men at 3 apiece. Will Ospreay, Bret Hart, the Hitman, and the Aerial Assassin one-on-one in Match 7.
And then, of course, we've got Ilya Dragunov, the Mad Dragon, taking on the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre, in a Premier League street fight for paying homage to Tottenham Hotspur, which is where it is held. This match is going to be brutal.
It's going to be great, but of course, the Lethal Weapon, Steve Blackman, has another shot at gold. He's got a shot at the Oceanic Championship. Will the Lethal Weapon finally claim his destiny, or will the A-lister continue to make history and stay the Oceanic Champion?
And then we've got probably Roman Reigns' biggest match in A2C history here, the A2C World Championship on the line, and Swerve Strickland, the Tribal Beast, among Stolby the Fowler, takes on the OTC Roman Reigns.
And we have the main event of Night 1. The end of the Judgment Day as we know it. The Boogeyman and Dominic Mysterio, 2 mainstays of A2C and of the Judgment Day, will go one-on-one for the Genesis Championship. MJF, the special guest referee, it main events Night 1.
And then we have what I think is the biggest match in A2C history. A Stadium Stampede match between the Red Circle versus the Authority. This match has been building up for longer than I can remember, and it is finally boiled over. Winner takes all.
But tonight, we wrap things up here on Emergence on the Go Home Show. It is Christian Cage and LA Knight. LA Knight looking to get just a little bit more singles gold. The former Genesis champion looks to become the king of the television as he takes on Christian Cage. It's the megastar and the patriarchy himself to end off Emergence, to send us off to All In. Here we go.
That's Mike Rome yapping once again. Yeah.
Here comes the mega star. Yeah.
I believe LA Knight has fought for the TV Championship before and was unsuccessful.
He has. He fought then champion The Miz for the television championship. Was unsuccessful, unfortunately. It was at Cyber Saturday Night's main event. Of course, Austin Theory, A2C Hall of Famer, would be special guest referee. LA Knight has climbed back in to the A2C championship division here. When it comes to the television championship, he is looking to claim that gold here tonight, and he has to face Christian Cage in order to do so. Do you think LA Knight has a chance here?
Yeah, I do. Honestly, I believe looking at the performance in the triple threat match, that tag team match, this man is on fire right now, like London was in the 1700s. But it's 2025 and London is on fire for LA Knight, and he's bringing that title home to take on the champion, Christian Cage.
Christian Cage has been on a lengthy tear as of late as television champion. Of course, defeating Dominic Mysterio thanks to the interference from Gunther. A few weeks back on Overkill, I believe it was our first international edition. It was in Germany against Dominic Mysterio. That Christian Cage would take that television championship off of Dominic Mysterio, but on one of our last international shows here tonight, as we set sail for Tottenham Hotspur Stadium and we head to All In, will Christian Cage keep the championship here tonight, or will the megastar reign supreme and become the television champion?
It's only a matter of time until we find out, Quan. I'm really excited for this matchup, honestly. I've been excited for this for a while now.
Excited.
I heard LA Knight has a father.
Let's hope not. That is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen, is the television championship. Let's take it down to Mike Rome to introduce our champion and challenger.
Introducing the challenger. From Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 241 pounds, LA Knight. And his opponent, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, the television champion, Christian Cage.
The stage is set here tonight. We have the television championship being defended. Christian Cage, LA Knight, one-on-one.
Something to be excited for, 100%.
It's definitely LA Knight. Has held gold in A2C before, and he is very, very familiar with the feeling of having that championship around your waist. The first ever Genesis champion takes on the current television champion to end off the night here on Emergence. It's our main event. Here we go. LA Knight right out the gate with a big drop kick right to the face, starting out hot. The megastar wants the gold, and he wants it now. Not going to waste any time. Already see a tad bit of frustration on the face of Christian Cage as he's being beat to a pulp by LA Knight so far in this match. And now here's the cover here to win it early, to win that championship very early here in this match. But no, it's going to be a kick out.
LA Knight trying to get it over and done with as quick as possible. Those chops just echoing around the O2.
God.
He's moving like Gunther.
Big shots to the face of LA Knight. Crowd counting along as Christian Cage beating the hell out of LA Knight. Christian Cage rolls over, lateral press to get the win here to retain his championship. No, not going to be enough. Link shot. Oh my God! Vaulting body press, taking down LA Knight now out of the corner. Christian Cage sizes up LA Knight. What's he going for here? Going for. Oh my God! What a side kick there. And off the second rope, there's the big knee drop right under the face of LA Knight. Christian Cage, very pulverizing and just very calming in this ring. And now look at this. Christian Cage sizes him up. What a spear! Cutting LA Knight in half with that spear, but LA Knight is still on his feet, staying in the fight here. Big knee right across the face. LA Knight trying to win that television championship. Excuse me. LA Knight looking to make quick work of Christian Cage, perhaps. Has him on the top rope here. LA Knight going for that superplex off the top. Oh my God, what a superplex. Both men down. LA Knight trying to struggle back to his feet, and he does. Big fist drop there by LA Knight.
LA Knight on fire right now, you know, controlling it. And as I say that, Christian Cage sweep to the leg and then goes up to the top rope.
Bro could be thinking that patented frog splash. He is. Went for it. No, LA Knight able to move out the way. Shot to the face. LA Knight staying in the fight here. Big neckbreaker swinging style, center of the ring. Christian Cage has to be worried about the megastar and what he can pull out of his arsenal. Out, get to the cut. Already a BFT. BFT connects out of nowhere on Christian Cage. He hooks the leg. Cover on Cage. Oh, he kicks out. Almost had the title. As I was saying, you never know what the megastar's going to pull out of his arsenal, but you cannot count out Christian Cage this early, as Cage with the Irish whip now. Look at this snap power slam by Christian Cage, saying that's it. Hooks the legs immediately. Cover on LA Knight, but it's a kick out. Just like that, the pace of this match has changed drastically with a big boot across the face, but Cage back to his feet. Christian Cage now, atomic drop, beautifully executed.
I feel like Christian Cage is going to feel a little desperate to try and keep that title around his waist, whereas LA Knight, I think he's going to do everything he can to take it from him tonight and crown himself the new television champion. Yeah. Christian Cage with a ground and pound there, and I believe he just busted LA Knight open with those vicious strikes to the skull. There's a huge frog splash for the cover.
Another frog splash cover. Will Christian Cage retain the championship here? Oh my God, what a close 2 count there.
Too close for comfort for LA Knight, I'm sure of it. But
I think Christian Cage going for the cover again, but look at this, hooks the leg and using the ropes to his advantage. Christian Cage almost stole the win there, but LA Knight wasn't going to go out like that. Christian, oh my God, backbreaker there by LA Knight, or on LA Knight. Christian Cage now picks up LA Knight off the ropes. Oh, what a drop kick right on the face. Oh, but Christian, one more time. Going for that spear. No, LA Knight able to toss him out of the way. The megastar's got an opening. LA Knight, big right hand in the face. Christian goes down. LA Knight now, look at this on the apron here. What is LA Knight going for? What is he going for? Could be going with that springboard drop kick. Oh my God, beautifully executed. Right to the face of Christian Cage. Now trying to drag him to the center of the ring. LA Knight has an opportunity here. Spins him around, center of the ring, and I think we know what's coming. Or at least we did. At least we thought we did.
You didn't.
LA Knight,
Never-
look at this. Oh my God. Reverse power slam. Cage goes down. And now we know what's coming. Here we go. LA Knight. Yeah. Goes for that. Oh, was going for the Nitro drop, but no. Christian Cage moves out of the way. Cage went for a drop kick, but LA Knight able to stay in the fight. Stay on his feet. And there's the neck breaker. Taking down Christian Cage. Spins him around again. LA Knight with a shot to the back of the head. And LA Knight has to be thinking to put this one away very swiftly as LA Knight just keeps pummeling away on a down Christian Cage, a down champion, but he calls him up. Cage has nowhere to go. LA Knight sizing him up for a second time. Oh, with blood on his face, he's going for another BFT. Cage reverses though. Chops and shots across the face. Back suplex. My God, center of the ring.
This match is absolutely incredible so far.
Cage back to the top rope. One more frog splash, and he nails it this time. Cover on LA Knight to retain the TV championship. Is this enough? No! He kicks out again. How in the hell is LA Knight still in this match?
I have no idea, honestly. I think now he's just going off pure adrenaline, desperation to win that title. But Christian Cage.
One more spear. LA Knight moves out of the way again. Knight has a chance. Big boot across the face. Down goes Cage. And now LA Knight has one more shot. Trying to drag Cage to the back to the center of the ring. Could be looking to nail that elbow drop. And now LA Knight has a chance. One more time. Let him hear you say it, London. There's the elbow drop, and now LA Knight stalking the champion, calls up Christian Cage, could be looking for the blunt force trauma. BFT connects, Cage is down, hooks the leg on the champion. Here's the cover, and we have a new television champion, and his name is LA Knight.
Yeah. I said it, Quans. I said it from the start of this match. I knew LA Knight was going to pull through tonight, baby. There's your new television champion.
The Megastar celebrates with the championship. What a win for LA Knight. What a win. And ladies and gentlemen, that is it for Emergence. This has been Kind. I've been Quans. We will see you tomorrow, kicking off A2C All In Saturday, night 1 on Saturday, night 2 on Sunday. We will see you there. Good night, everybody, and let's have a hell of a time at All In.